Oceanigot, Wade Blevins, Tawaton, Galiele, Jakedo, Kohi, Josh, Konhi, Jalagia de lo Quasti. Hi, my name is Wade Blevins, and I'm glad to be here today. Today is our 30th Cherokee lesson here at RSU TV. This is Cherokee 3. So hopefully you've been enjoying the class and learning lots of new vocabulary and lots of new words. So today we will finish up our kids' nursery rhyme, Who Killed Cock Robin. We should be able to finish the entire thing today. Then we will continue learning about Redbird Smith and who he was and what he did and why he did it. And so come, idalena talagi idewone. All right. Okay, so this is our reading selection for today. And we've talked about where it comes from, and so we will read through it slowly. Since this is our reading selection, go ahead and try to read along with me. I'll try to go slow. Sometimes whenever I start feeling really confident with my words, I read a little bit fast. So I will try and go extra slow today, okay? So come. Let's go ahead and read. All right. This says, Ga go, ji squo go, u tlan. Okay. Who killed the robin? Ga go, ji squo go, u tlan. Ya, u dan ne, ji squaya. Me, said the sparrow. Ya, udane, ji squaya. Galjat, ale, gatlid, octana. Okay, using a bow and arrow. Galjat, ale, gatlid, octana. Ji squo, ji lun. Okay, I killed the robin. Ji squo, ji lun. Okay, let's read through that one more time. Ga go, ji squo, u tlun. Ya, u dun ne, ji squaya. Galjat, ale, gatlid, octana. Ji squo, ji lun. Okay, let's do the next one. Ga go, u go, huh? U yo who, son. Okay, who saw him die? Okay, and remember, we talked about this word uyohusa and how usually it's used for people dying, and you can also use the word galiwota. Okay, galiwota. Either way is completely fine. It's completely understandable. Sometimes I think because these animals have human characteristics, that's why this particular speaker chose to use the word uyohusa, okay? The other word is galiwota, okay? So let's read through it again. Ga go, u go, huh? Uyohusa. Ya, u done. Tunk. Me, said the fly, or I, said the fly, right? Let's read through this one more. Ya, u done, tunk. Di jik tol, duck tana. Dijik tol dak tana. With my eyes, using my eyes. Dijik tol dak tana. Real quickly, just think in your mind, can you tell me why in the one before it was oktana, and in this one it's doktana with a D sound in front, doktana. So if you said it's because he has more than one eye that he's using, you're absolutely correct. The D sound in front of this verb, oktana, means that he's using more than one, okay? And of course we know that flies have hundreds of eyes, right? So, dijik tol, with my eyes, doktana, using, okay? Ji go, huh? U yo husa. Okay, I saw him die. Ji go, huh? U yo husa. Okay, the next one. Ga go, ki ga, u ni hya, huh? Okay, ga go, ki ga, u ni hya, huh? Okay, who caught the blood? Ga go, gig, uni, huh? Aya, udane, ajat. Me, said the fish. Ajat, fish. Aya, udane, ajat. Usti, unawed, oktana. Using a little bowl, okay? Usti, unawed, oktana. Giga, aginiya, huh? Okay, I caught the blood. Gago, utlansti, gotlanskesti. Who will make the covering, or who will make the shroud, right? Gago, utlansti, gotlanskesti. Aya, udane, dok. Okay, I, said the June bug. Aya, me. Udane, said dok, the June bug. Aya, udane, doka. Ost, ale, yug, oktana. Using a thread and a needle. Ost, thread, yug. We talked about yug could be a needle, it can be an awl, it can be a fork, it could be an ice pick, it could be really anything that can be used to poke a hole or to puncture, right? Yug, that's what yug is, okay? A nail, it can be a nail. Okay, ost, ale, yug, oktana. Utlansti, gotlanskesti. I will make the covering. Utlansti, gotlanskesti. The next one. Ga go, ga ni saha, asko skest. Who will dig the grave? Ga go, ga ni saha, asko skest. Okay, Gog, ga ni saha, asko skest. Who will dig the grave? Aya, me. Udane, said uguku, the owl. Aya, udane, uguku. Kodest Octana, using a shovel. Kodest Octana, Gaskoskest Ganisaha, I will dig the grave. Gaskoskest Ganisaha. Gago al chadohaski geseste. Who will be the preacher? Gago al chadohaski geseste. Aya udane koga. Me, said the crow. Aya udane koga. Juhaged gohwel octana. Okay, Juhaged gohwel octana. The Juhaged gohwel, that means the Bible. Octana, using the Bible. Juhaged gohwel octana. Jil jadoha ski gesesti. I will be the preacher. Jil jadoha ski gesesti. I'll be the preacher. Okay? Gago digohweliski gesest. Who will be the clerk, or who will be the secretary? Gago digohweliski gesest. Aya udane noksi. I, said the meadowlark. Aya udane noksi. Kla yul sik yik. Kla yul sik yik. Okay. You can also say nul sigun yik. Okay. If it's not dark. Kla yul sik yik or nul sigun yik. Okay. If it's not dark. Digo hueliski gesest. I will be the clerk. Okay. Gago askoniski gesesti. Who will be the mourner, or who will be the one who grieves, right? The one who cries and mourns. Gago askoniski gesesti. Aya udane gul diskoni. Okay. Aya udane gul diskoni. I, said the dove. Aya udane gul diskoni. Ostinel giskoni. Ostinel giskoni. I will mourn for my spouse, or I'll mourn for my husband. I'll mourn for the one that lives with me. Ostinel giskoni. Giskoniski gesesti. I will be the mourner. Giskoniski gesesti. Gago uyohusa galtoti adlotline gesti. Adlotline gesti. Okay, who will carry on their shoulders the casket? Okay, remember Melvina and I, we talked about this. Atlonine gesti. That means to carry something on your shoulder. Carry it on your shoulder, right? Gago uyohusa galatoti atlotline gesti. Okay. Aya udane tawud. Me, said the hawk. Aya udane tawud. Yul jud de quat Yuljudakwat yigesti. If it's not all night, okay? Yuljudakwat yigesti. If it's not going to be all night, Yuljudakwat yigesti. Uyohusa galertoti jitlotlinegesti. I will carry the casket on my shoulder. Okay. Kago dininogiski gesesti. Who will be the singer? Okay. Kago dininogiski gesest. Who will be the singer? Aya. Udane kalokwa. I, said the thrush. Aya. Udane kalokwa. Uwaitla ukilasko. Okay. Perched in a bush. Uwaitla ukilasko. Perched in a bush. Dejinogisti. Dejinogisti. I will sing. Dejinogisti. Okay. Gago uhalan ganoya hestesti gesesti. Okay. Who will ring the bell? Okay. Gago uhalan ganoya hestesti. Ganoya hestesti gesest. Who will ring the bell? Aya. Udane jukanosten. I, said the bull. Aya. Udane jukanosten. And just real quickly, remember when Melvina was here, we couldn't think of the word for a male deer because we talked about this word. Jukanosten can be used for a bull cow. It can also be used for a stallion. Sogwil jukanosten. But there's a separate word for a male deer. And we finally remembered it's galagin, which is actually a fairly common men's name, galagin. That's a buck deer or a male deer. That can also be a male turkey, galagin. That can also be a male turkey, so a tom turkey, galagin. So I guess maybe if your Yoneg name is Tom, your Cherokee name could be Galagin. So anyway, so let's read through this again. Aya udane jukanosten. Okay. Eli jinsane. Okay. Jinasane. I can pull. Okay, this jinsane or jinasane, to pull or to drag. Okay, we've learned that word like gansin. He's dragging it. Eli jinasane. Uhalan jinohya hestesti. Okay, uhalan jinohya hestesti. I can ring the bell. Jinohya hestesti. I can ring the bell. Okay, the last one. This was nigada. Let's read through it slow. Nigada chisqua galaloi. Nigada chisqua galaloi. Okay, all of the birds up above or in the air. So all the birds in the air. Galalon is in the sky or the air, okay? So nigad jisqua galaloi. All the birds in the air. Unle started. Unadana te doti. Okay. Undante doti. They started to sigh. Nole unidlo yistiska. Undloyistiska, they started to cry. Okay? Unlena he, undana, undante toti, nole undloyistiska, uhalun, untagane. Okay, remember this one here can be da or ta, untagane. When they heard the bell, uhalun, okay, that's the bell, untagane, they heard it. So when they heard the bell, ayo tliwu, poor gisquogo, Robin, nigalsti. Nigalsti means it happened to him. So it's like saying poor Robin. What happened to him? It was so sad. You know, what happened to him was really sad. Ayo tliwujisquogo nigalsti. So poor Robin. What happened to him? Okay. All right, so that takes us all the way through. That was a really, really long nursery rhyme, wasn't it? About the robin. But a lot of great vocabulary in there, and hopefully vocabulary that you can use in your everyday conversations in Cherokee. A lot of great nouns, different kinds of animals, and a lot of great verbs. A lot of, and even some professions and things like that. You know, the preacher and the digger of the graves and the singer and the secretary and all of those things. So a lot of those words we can still use even today. All right, so we're going to go on to our lesson part, and we're going to talk about Tojuwa Sequanid, who of course was a very, very famous Cherokee, a very influential Cherokee man. And we're going to read through, and then we're going to learn a little bit more about him. So, idalena. Okay, this says, Hiolegish he a oskai ayetli chikadog. Do you know this man standing in the middle? Hiolegish he a oskai ayetli chikadog. Okay, do you know the man standing in the middle? Nigoligan yik. Redbird Smith, do don't eh. Nigoli Ganyik, Redbird Smith, do don't eh. If you don't know him, his name was Redbird Smith. Nigoli Ganyik, Redbird Smith, do don't eh. Toju Wasiquani, do don't eh. Talagi Ganti. Okay, in Cherokee, his name was Toju Wasiquani. Okay. Sita ojali helika hiina jusked askai. Okay, we still celebrate, or we're still grateful to this important man. Okay. Sagu iyagayel chanel skoit sku higskohi udene toju wasiquanid. So remember this whole first part, this sagu iagayel chanel skoit sku higskohi. That's 1,850, or the year 1850, okay? Sagu iagayel chanel skoit sku higskohi udene toju wasiquanid. He was born in 1850, okay? Long time ago, born long time ago. Ko chik guye goni sonela du sine ojali heli go udetiiska. Okay, today we celebrate his birthday on July 19th. Ko chik guye goni sonela du sine ojali heli go udetiiska. Klaskino Doyoganto doudetiiska. However, we don't know his real birthday. Tlaskin doyoganto doudetiiska. We don't really know his birthday. Tojuwa sikwanid udetiiska yinulstan ani jalagi ani yomiya gatiyo anego. Okay, when his birthday happens, the Katuas, or the traditional Cherokees, all go to the ceremonial grounds. Okay, Tojuba sikwanidu deti iska yinulstan ani Katuwa gi ani yawi ya gatiyo anego. Katoke Tojuwa sikwanidu ulskejik. Okay, so why is Tojuwa Sikwanid so important? Katoke Tojuwa Sikwanid ulskejik. Tojuwa udod Pig Smith dudone. Tojuwa's dad, Udod, Pig Smith was his name. Tojuwa udod Pig Smith dudone. Sikwanid jalage gante dudone. Sikwanid was his Cherokee name. And of course we know that the word Sikwanid means young pig. Sikwa, pig, anid means a young animal. Sikwanid jalage gante dudone. Only Smith ani yoneg dudone. In English, they gave him the last name Smith. Okay? Because he worked as a blacksmith, right? Tojuwa Uji, Lizzie Hildebrand don't. Okay, Tojuwa's mother, her name was Lizzie Hildebrand. Tojuwa Uji, Lizzie Hildebrand don't. Ijul achalagi ale adjikese. She was both Cherokee and German. Ijul achalagi ale adjikese. Jalagi uweti. In the old Cherokee country, distoski dalustane ha Lizzie udod. Lizzie's father worked as a miller. Okay, someone distoski, someone who grinds, right? Distoski, a miller. Dalustane ha Lizzie udod. Okay, and of course we get this from a paper written by Robert Thomas, Origin and Development of the Redbird Smith Movement from 1953. And remember, as I said, not everyone agrees about Lizzie Hildebrand's lineage or where she comes from. Okay? Ijul chugayelege uwete jalagi nanda neha dunohiyune. Ijul chugayelege. Both parents, uweti, jalagi nanda neha, the old Cherokee ways, dunohiyune, they believed in them. So both of his parents believed in the old Cherokee ways. Didantno wishki gese udod. His father was a medicine man. Okay, fairly easy. Nutehnus Tojuwa, before he was born, before Tojuwa was born, Anigayalege dini no wiski, unino sele sikwanid. The old Cherokee medicine man told Sikwanid, Tojuwa didatinehi nigalstanisa. Tojuwa would become a leader. Tlaskin, he nigalstana, but he wouldn't be alive when that happened. Okay, meaning Sequanid would not be alive when that happened, when Tojuwa became a leader. Sequanid unasa agusa sam Tojuwa udehot. Sequanid, Pig Smith, unasa asked agusa sam Creek Sam Tojuwa udehoti, to teach Tojuwa. Okay? Anochi ayawiya gese agusa sam. So Creek Sam was a Nachi Indian. Anochi. Nuls tanen ale uweti unino hetlen ani jalaki ani gusa ale ani nochi daktahe agusa sam. Okay. Nuls tanen ale uweti unino hetlen. The ways and the old stories, ani jalagi, Cherokee, ani gusa, Muskogee Creeks, ale ani noji, and nachis, daktahe, he knew agusa sam, Creek Sam. So Creek Sam knew the ways and the old stories of the Cherokees, the Creeks, and the Nachis. Okay? Ost adelo kwaski gehen tojuwa. Ost adelo kwaski gehen tojuwa. So Tojuwa was a good student. Okay? Udanto ale to gawoniski gesen. So he was good-hearted and soft-spoken. Udanto ale toka woniski gese. Okay. Duyukta no le jiyukta gehe. He was honest. Duyukta means to be honest. Duyukta. Nole jiyukt, and straightforward. Okay? Gehe. He was. So he was honest and he was straightforward. Okay? Let's read that one more time. Osta adelo kwaski gehe tojuwa. Udanto ale togawoniski gehe. Duyukta ale jiyukt gehe. Okay, and we remember we talked about the word gehe and geha and gese and gesa. They all kind of mean the same thing. Some speakers use them interchangeably, some of them don't. You know, so you may also hear ost adelo kwaski gese tojuwa. Or you could also hear ost adelo kwaski gese tojuwa. Either way, it's fine. Okay. Sagu igagayo chanhelsko it's kutsonelsko 1890. That's a date, 1890. Sawu igagayo chanhelsko it's kutsonelsko. Tojuwa anigiduwagi ajistanigesta skadugi didatin tini do hige. Okay? Didatini do hige. All right, so let's kind of work through this sentence here. Sagu iyagayul 1000 chanel skoit school. Okay? 800 sonel skon 90. Tojuwa ani kiduwagi, the Kituwas. Ajistanigesta, that's the name for Skaduki. Skaduk. That's the name for the Illinois district that Agista Nagasta. Agista Nagasta is either a red horse fish or it could be a buffalo fish, kind of depending on who you talk to. Agista Nagasta. So that's what that word is. Agista Nagasta. Skadugi. Okay. Skadugi means community, or in this case can mean district, Skadugi, or Skaduk, okay? So, Didatini Donhi, the leader, okay, he was the leader, okay? He became the leader of the Katuas of the Illinois district, okay? So real quick, I'm just going to double check the Agista Nagasta. Okay. Agista. Okay. All right, so it's come on. G, st. By the way, for those that use okay, to me, that word agista nagasta is a buffalo fish, but I have heard people say that it's a red horse fish, but to me that's otlug. So agista nagasta, and so. Just as a cultural note, if you've ever seen Cherokee stickball games now, you'll see that a lot of times if they have, they play the social game, they have a big fish on the top. And what I was told was that is because at the Ajistenegeskaskadugi at the stomp grounds in the Illinois district, they put a buffalo fish up on top because it was representative of their district. And then at that time, other grounds had different things. Some had a cow skull, some just had, just like a round ball made out of wood. But different places had different shapes on top of the ball pole. But nowadays, I think we think that they all have to be fishes, but they don't necessarily have to be a fish. They can be any kind of shape. But the most common shape that you see now is this fish, agista nagasta, skadugi didatini dohi, the leader, he became. Okay, so let's read through that one more time. Sagu iyagayo chanel sko it's gut sonel skon tojuwa anikatuwa ki agista nagasta skaduki or skaduk didatini dohi gehe. Okay, so he became the leader of the Illinois district Katuas. Okay. This one. Na hi yu chike sa cha lagi ane ha aya tohi ha ge. Okay, so Nahi yu chikesa. Nahi yu chikesa means at that time, okay? At that time in the past, nahi yu chikesa, okay? Chalagi aneha, where the Cherokees lived, okay, or the Cherokee country, the Cherokee lands, Chalagi aneha, ayatohi, ayatohi, gehe, okay, ayatohi, that means issues, problems, well, not really problems, but like issues. Ayatohi, gehe. There were issues, okay? So, nahi yu chagesa, okay? At that time, in the past, chagesa, we know that means in the past, okay? Was, Jalagi, Cherokee, Aneha, where they lived, okay, or where they were at. Ayadohi, ayatohi, okay, ayatohi, gehe, ayatohi, gehe, okay, ayatohi, that means issues, okay. Une gujit, nandaneha, okay, une gujit, nandaneha, une gujit. You may have heard us talk about that word, une gujit. Une gujit means, as an adjective, une gujit means like mean, okay, une gujit. They're mean, okay? Une gujit, when it's used as a noun, that means an outlaw, okay? So une gujit can be as a noun, that's an outlaw. Une gujit as an adjective, it can mean mean, okay? So like sometimes they'll use that word to refer to like a mean dog. Okay, the dog is mean, okay? But it could also mean an outlaw, okay? And then nanda neha means what they did, so what outlaws did, all right? That was the best we could come up with for the word outlawry, okay? Outlawry. So the action of being an outlaw, you know, all the things that outlaws do, okay? So, and they're just talking about the issues from the previous slide. We'll go back. Nahi yu chake sa chalagi aneha ayatohi gehe une gujit nanda neha. Okay, that was one issue. Une gujit nanda neha. Okay, what outlaws did. Chalagi ayetli udigaleyoja kesa. Okay, udigaleyoja kesa. Okay. This is Jalagi Ayetli, that means the Cherokee Nation. Udigale Yoja Gesha, Udigale Yoja means like, Udigale Yoja means to be like scattered, disorganized. They're just laying all over the place. Okay, this udigale yoja can be used for like seeds, like when they scatter out seeds or things like that. You know, they just throw them all different places, right? And so the word disorganized, I was talking with the speakers, and we were trying to find a word to mean like disorganized, and and I'm sure there is one, but we were trying to come up with different words and different things, and we tried the word like they were torn up, you know, they were torn, but that didn't really, you know, and so we decided on this one, udigale yoza, that they were scattered about. It just means they didn't have any direction. They weren't together, right? Okay, so I feel like that's probably enough for us today. So let's go back through, and we will talk about the new. We'll go through the new sentences one more time. Okay. Sagu iyagayil tanelsko it's gutsonelsko. Tojuwa anikaduwagi ajistanigesta skaduk didatini dohigehe. Okay, he became the leader of the Illinois district Katuwas, right, in what year? It would be 1890. Okay, Sagu iyagayil tanelsko it's gutsonelsko. Tojuwa anikaduwagi Ajistanigesta skaduk didatini dohigehe. Okay. Next one. Nahi yuchukesa jalagianeha ayatohi gehe. Okay. There were lots of issues at that time in the Cherokee homeland, in Cherokee country. Okay. Unegujit nandaneha, unegujit nandaneha, outlawry, banditry, right? Meanness, right? Unegujit nandaneha. Jalagia yetli, udigale yojangesa. The Cherokee Nation was scattered around. Okay, so that does bring us to the end of today's lesson. Hopefully you got some new words out of there, and you've got a little bit new understanding. Sometimes to describe things in English, we have to use different words in Cherokee to describe those things, and sometimes it sounds kind of funny, you know, or like, you know, but it paints a very accurate picture, you know. Jalagia yetli udigale yoza. You know, they were scattered around, and that's kind of the picture that it paints, you know, which is pretty accurate to what was going on in our history at this time. So anyway, from all of us here at RSU TV and from Cherokee Nation, I do want to say wadon and dodago ha'i.